I think that's, biblical church is not structured as the pastor does at all. Biblical church is structured as, the leader guides you in scriptural truths, but you're the church. You're all part of it. So for women and for men, like if I'm a member and I come and I sit in your pew, that shouldn't be the end of my story. I should want more. And okay, we offer a Bible class, cool. But where do I get to, where do I get to live out the gospel change in my heart? Could that happen in my personal family community? Yes. Could I need guidance in that? Yeah. Through role modeling or specific guidance, sure. But church is a place to get filled up and also to serve. And I think that's the heart of the leadership role in the church is how do we activate the body? Is it a body that's just a stiff picture on the wall? Or is it, a moving, living, breathing body? And, even something as small, it could be, people often assume that women want a big role. It could be, like, there's a woman in Chile that her greatest joy was putting the flowers on the altar for church every Sunday. And that was her job. And she took pride that she was needed at church because she had to make sure the flowers were on the altar. And so whether the role is big or small, whether it's at church or in your community or in your home, having a place to live out your faith in that specific way is what we should all be advocating for, and not just saying, go do it, and then not following. There's a guidance there. In my work, I also really advocate for, we want women and men in our churches who are in the ministry of the word, meaning they can formally or informally speak the truths of God. You want them to be better than you are at sharing God's word. Like, your goal isn't that they always have to go to you for the answers. Like, your goal is that they are confident, and especially women, your goal is that they love headship and authority, but they also love the authority of the word. And they're not afraid to share the word. They don't say, oh, let's go talk to my pastor about that, when they could answer, and that's what God desires for us too, to seek the greater gifts. Like, just we want to be able to confidently share without, not saying that we don't love pastoral guidance and we don't need it, but we also desire to be able to be a Priscilla and Aquila and be able to speak God's truths ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're a ministry leader who's doing everything, you're not a leader, you're dominating. Leadership engages and empowers. And equips. Engages, empowers, and equips. That's what leadership does. If you're not doing that, you're not being a leader. You're just dominating the entire scenario.